Augustine, great-grandfather of St. Augustine, stepfather of 5, including Sheila Thomas in the USA and Jerry Thomas in Grenada, brother of Christopher Mason and Stephen St. Louis, close friend and companion Agnes Thomas, uncle of many including Wise and Andra St. Louis, Molly Thomas and Val Mason in the USA, Dinard and Lynthia St. Louis in Canada, and Karen St. Louis in England. Many other relatives and friends including the Mason, St. Louis, Charles and Bascom families of Munich St. Andrew, Waltham and Victoria St. Mark, the Fisher folk of Grove, Victoria, Waltham and Grandmole, Henry Richards, Rondell Walker in the USA, Kyron Tika, also known as Serious Business, Alvin Britton, Devon Abraham, and friends and neighbours of Waltham St. Mark and Grove St. John. The funeral of the late Lawrence Mason, also known as Koyo, of Waltham St. Mark, who resided at Upper Depredin Street, Grove St. John, will take place on Thursday, 19th March. Funeral service will be held at the St. Peter's Catholic Church, Grove, and interment will be at the Douglaston Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Andrew Donald Frederick, also known as Drew, of Lansopine St. George, passed away on Saturday, 3rd January 2026, at the age of 47. He was the father of Trinity Frederick in the USA, son of Donald and Phyllis Frederick in the UK, grandson of Tony and Eileen Nyack in Grenada, brother of Janine Frederick Barton in the UK. Many aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives and friends in Grenada and overseas, including the Frederick, Ferguson, Nyack, James, Malcolm and Blackburn families in Grenada, the Beggs family in Grenada and the UK, the Douglas, Maguire and Seathell families in Grenada and the USA. The funeral service for the late Andrew Donald Frederick, also known as Drew, of Lansopine St. George, will take place on Thursday, 19th March at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Archibald Avenue, St. George's, and entombment will be at the Wilberforce Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.